Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to my Saturday Night Live, where we have got for your delectation tonight JP, Barbaro Shuggy, and Jacopotamus.
Yep.
There we go. I'll put these guys back in the background and explain what we're going to try and do tonight. So, what we're going to do is a holoform. I've got a nice piece of spalted silver birch on the lathe, which is about 8.5 inches long by 6 inch in diameter. I've got the hollowing jig set up. I haven't put in how you use the camera yet. I thought I'd leave that until we actually start using it. So what I'm going to do first is get the hollowing jig out of the way so I can do a little bit of more turning on this, and then we'll come back to the hollowing jig a bit later. So just give me a second while I get this out of the way. You'll probably see this coming into camera.
Oof, it's a beast.
It is a beast. Right, let's get the overhead on. Right. Camera.
Ooh, again.
That's a bit nice.
There we are. That's okay, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
That's all right.
Right. I'll just clean the top of this off first, I think. I'll just leave the over. Oh, well, I'll stick it on the side so you can see it. You can't see that.
Oh, yeah.
Just going to clean the top off. It's a bit off. Turn that speed up a little bit. I wouldn't be surprised if this piece actually jumps out of the lathe tonight. I'm using a cheap Chinesium chuck, which I got from a guy who sadly passed away. And it had a big set of jaws on, so I thought, oh, I'll just give it a go.
There you go.
Well, it's working so far.
Who's that in the chat then, Shug? Got him.
Got me. Let's have a look. Participants. Well. Our little mate Andrew's out there. Hello, mate.
Oh, hang on. We've got something else for Andrew at the moment today. Look at that. Aww. An elf dressed up as Santa Claus.
Jamie, I'm not sitting on his knee if that's what you're asking.
Yeah.
Right, so we've got Andrew, and we've got Billy Brown, and we've got. Are you ready, JP? We've got Connie. So good they named her twice.
Connie, you cheeky girl.
We've got Copper Hour Woodturning in. We've got Dewey Shed, Fred Gilliver. We've got Mark the Gentleman Woodturner. Hello, Mark. Hello.
Take these broken wings.
Good. Everybody gets kicked in the spuds. We've got Graham Hain. We've got the man himself, Mr. Resin, J.K. Thompson Esquire.
Hello, y'all.
Gosh, dang it.
Dang it. We've got James Crawford. We've got Jenny Jen.
Oh,
Blue Jen.
hanging on.
We've got, are you ready, JP? We've got Anita Colour.
Color.
We've got Kev at 9K Creations. We've got Laurie Sabiri. We've got another member of the Diddley Squat crew. We've got Lucy Bundy Rowe. I'm about to get kicked in the spuds again. We've got Mark L.
Can you hear me?
Loud and
He's
clear,
on the ball.
good buddy.
He's on the ball, Jake, isn't he? He's there now.
He's doing good. Had a good day.
10-4 again, buddy.
He's having a good day. We've got rain, sleet, and snow. The ditch finder general himself, Martin Breeze. Hey.
Hello, Martin.
We've got Mick Jews, Susie Swisswood Turner. We've got Glenn, the Yorkshire Git. Hello, mate.
Hey, Glenn.
Hello, mate. How you doing?
Are you ready, JP? We've also got Mr. Ward Wilson.
This is whole other country.
It's this whole nother country. And obviously, we've got Wayne and we've got JP. He won't appear in the chat, though, because he's magic.
Gobble, gobble.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. Hello.
And we got Chug.
Woo!
That's one of the best ones ever.
Oh, we've got Claire's Crafty Corner as well. Hello.
Hey, Claire.
Hello, Claire. How you doing?
She's come down to see how the other half live. That's what it is. I know where you're from.
I knew it. I knowed I made a good choice.
No, I am getting a bit of vibration on this, obviously, because I haven't got the tail stuck up, because I haven't got the tail stuck on the lathe, because I've got the hollowing jig on.
Mm-hmm. I was just going to ask that question, Wayne. Could you have the two on together? But you answered it before he even got there.
Who knew it was coming?
And Robert Klingspor Abrasives has joined us as well. Hello, buddy.
Alright.
So is Douglas Mungham and Donna Love Angel. Hello.
Hello, love. Hello.
And Johnny Foster. Well, we've nearly got a full house. Anyone got a line yet?
Yeah.
And that's all I have to say about that.
Good day. Good day.
He's on it like a bonnet. Are you ready, JP? Because I see Jacob from Jacked Up Leatherworks.
Yeah, I see it.
I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
Yes!
That's awesome.
Andy, the Shug Spud Kicker Bundy Rowe is also in. Bonnie's in. Hello, Bonnie.
Bonnie. How you doing? Bonnie. Bonnie sent me loads of purple hearts earlier. Oh. That's good.
Just here
Thanks.
is where the centre of the branch is, so there is a couple of cracks running off there. I'll probably just get them sorted later. And I have got a branch coming out here as well. This part and cut that I put in is where I drilled down to. So I'm going to take that in a little bit further.
Where he's going, he'll have more branches than Barclays. I think Anita must be saying hi to Andrew there because she says, "How precious." My precious.
Andrew's out there helping children, and we just kick him.
For the children. Yeah.
Stephen the Wood Dude's in. He said, "Hello, everyone. I've got to eat." But in the words of Arnie, "I'll be back."
Right, I'll leave that where it is for now. I may well end up putting a foot on this. I'll get a bit of it cleaned out before we use the hollowing jig. I'll probably leave the sanding until later.
It looks pretty good as it is.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Hey.
Martin's asking if that chuck is making you feel a little nervous, Wayne.
It is a wee bit.
It'll be all right on the night mind.
This up here that you can see up here, this is the monitor for the hollowing jig.
Hmm.
And because of the hollowing jig, I'm probably not going to be able to get in to do much. Oh, I might be able to.
You got this.
You can do it. Jennifer's Craft and Creations is in. Hello.
How you doing?
Hello.
And Claire's Crafty Corner is saying, "I wish I had heating in my shed. I haven't done any turning since April." Well, it was hot all through the summer, Claire.
Yeah. Yeah.
If it's cold, just keep your popsicles in there.
No, we can't.
Yes.
We can't have a night doing hollowing without Shug getting kicked in the love spuds.
Oh my!
Would you like a popsicle?
Popsicle. We know, Claire. I couldn't help it. Sorry, I had to yank the chain a bit. Douglas Mungham's got a question for you, Wayne. He said, "Is that a number one hollower?"
It is.
And Andy's answered him. Mark, you might want to rephrase that.
Yeah. Did he say he had one of Jake's popsicles during Wayne's live? We know, Mark. We know.
Little birdie sent me a screenshot.
Popsicle.
Right, let's bring this jig around.
My popsicles are enjoyable.
Wayne. Robert Klingspor is saying, "I feel like I belong now. My can of sanding sealer arrived today. It was an emotional moment."
Right.
Talking to
You can't
himself.
see that. Right, let's go back onto the overhead just to see if I can show you the rest of the jig. Right, so what you've got is a base plate which fastens to the bed bars. You've got a pole that goes up there. Then you have the articulated arm jig. And what you do is you set that up so that the arm of the hollower is right on center height. You have another rod going up here and another bar coming out, which has got the, just to turn that back round. So this is the cutter bar. And then above that, which you'll be able to see in a minute, let's move that there. This is the camera. Okay.
All right.
So the way you set the camera up is that you have that in line with the cutter. Let's see if I can. This is not shown up very well. I am going to get a different lead for this, so it shows up better, so I can actually put it on the big screen. But what you do is, I've put a piece of paper underneath there just to highlight the cutter on the monitor. Oh, I don't want that one. Not that one. I want this one.
That one.
That one.
Right. See if I can do this. What you do on the monitor is just colour in, and that's not. Can't see if that's marking or not. Yeah, it's marked. That's grand. You basically colour in the cutter with a Sharpie and a bit of the bar as well. Like that.
Stuart and Gruely's in. Hello, buddy.
How you doing?
So when you're actually going inside, oh, you can't, that's not a good picture at all. Let's see if it's any better on the side zoom. Not really. Right, so what happens is, I'll go back onto this one. I'll do this again when I get different leads. I can actually see where the end of the cutter is, or where the cutter is, just there on the inside of the piece, because I marked it when it was outside. So this actually shows where you're cutting.
Yeah, we can actually see. Look, it's not black. It's like to me, it's like a bluish tinge, but you can see where it is.
Yeah, you can see. So that actually shows where you're cutting. See if I can get this set up better. Bring that round. Like,
Oh my.
what you've got to try and do is actually get the jig set up. So
Bonnie's got a scoot. Catch you later, Bonnie.
Bye.
Get out of Bonnie.
right, no signal. What's happened? What's happened? Have I knocked something?
Camera.
I'm guessing there's a lead
Camera.
out.
I think something got unplugged there.
Yeah, I think you're probably right there. Can't see where the hell it went.
Yes, Rob, this is like keyhole surgery. We're going in all remote like.
We're back.
There
That's
we
it.
go.
Oh yeah.
Right. So what I'll do, I'll just start hollowing this. I might go back onto the side view, but I'll start hollowing just so you can see, or at least I can see what's happening.
Alan Gibbs joined us. He said, Wayne and guys, good evening. What are we up to tonight? Is someone having a scan? Oh, yes.
Hello, Alan.
Yes, Billy, I'm working on it. I'm working on purloining the number one hollower.
Is that another word for not getting one?
Shh. Shh. Stop telling people.
Right, just bear with me. I'm going to move this jig back a little bit.
Susie's asking, and I guess this is why you're saying about the leads. Question: could you have a split screen with the scan camera in the corner and the normal camera on the main screen?
Yes, I could, but what I need to get, the thing is with this small monitor, it came with the old style PCA leads, you know, the white, yellow, and red PCA leads. My computer doesn't have any PCA sockets, so what I've got to do is buy the PCA lead with a USB.
Yeah, the converter.
Yeah.
Rex B's joined us, and so has Bill Krulek. Good evening, gents.
Right.
Hello.
Hello.
Now, Lucy, you won't be kicking my spuds with that. Cheese and Marmite sausage rolls? No, you can keep the Marmite.
Have a word.
Yeah, have a word. Have a
How
real
about no?
How about no?
I think Jake's probably in agreement with me on that. How do you go with the Marmite, Jake?
We don't. We don't even talk about it. We don't look at it. We don't. None of that.
I remember him saying the look of disgust as well. Ooh.
I just said no.
Wayne, Jen's said, Wayne, Mark said, could the magnets from the tray be affecting the monitor?
No, I can see the monitor is actually very clear at my end.
Yeah, it's
That
our
camera,
screen to it.
there.
You got it. Jake's got it.
Yeah.
Ward Wilson from the west coast of Arizona says, Jake, how about menudo?
I've had menudo, and even if it was gross, it'd be better than Marmite.
Joey would probably have ketchup on his menudo.
Hey, I'm all about it.
Stuart says, I wonder if this technology could be used for prostate exams. Just a thought. And Billy Brown said, no, Stuart, it has to be the finger.
It must be.
In a lathe?
It's just personal preference. Oh, dear.
So if any men actually go to the doctors and the doctor says, I need to check your prostate and I'm going to stick my finger somewhere where the sun doesn't shine, tell him to bugger off because he can get a blood test for it now.
I'd agree. I like Ireland.
Oh, dear.
Right, is that any better? That's better.
Much better.
Yeah. Yes, Jacob, I agree. Cowpats are definitely better than Marmite.
You could put some ketchup on Marmite, but I wouldn't do that to the ketchup. Nope. 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 Good job, Martin.
Oh, he's broke me.
Got him!
Oh, no.
I think you've broken Connie as well. That's how we know Connie's a cheeky girl, because she gets our jokes.
Now, what you can do with this once you've got the wall thickness to where you want it, you can actually put a wee line right at the edge. Ghost line around that cutter, and that will show you the wall thickness that you're going to go to. And the other good thing is, with this, rather than using the infrared, is that when you're using the infrared, all you've got is an infrared dot that comes down beside the cutter, and you measure the distance, but that only does it on one point. So every time, say if you're going underneath the shoulder, and then you start going down the sides, you've actually got to change it so you get it right on. With this, with having the camera goes all the way around the cutter. No, I'll go back to that one. No, I'll not. I'll go back to that one.
Yeah,
That's
so Frederick
off
was
it
asking
again.
that.
That one. That one.
Yeah, he beat us to it, Frederick. He was already on it like a bonnet.
Yeah, he knew it was coming.
And seeing as how I am going around the side, what I could actually do is change. Clean that out a bit.
Turning with Barry's in as well. Hello, mate.
You know.
Hello, Barry.
Wrong size, okay. I could actually just change the angle of the cutter like that. Now I've just got to get the camera back onto the cutter.
Kev's asking, but doesn't the camera still be just above the cutter? Yeah, it'll be in the same position.
Dewey Shed says, can you make a DIY system like that, or is it better just to buy that one?
You could very easily make a DIY system. It wouldn't be any hassle whatsoever, I don't think.
Chris from Bailey Woodworks is in, and so is JPN Company. Hello people.
There. Hello.
How you doing?
The main thing to remember is to have the camera level.
Right, so it's not 100% clear at the minute. Kev's asking, what's the difference between the camera and a red dot? I think that's what you were saying about you have to move it for the red dot, don't you?
Yeah, with the red dot, okay, I've moved this, but most of the time you don't have to with this. With the red dot, all you get is a red dot coming down towards the cutter here, and you put a piece of paper underneath and you measure the distance between the red dot and the cutter to get the wall thickness, but it only does, the red dot only comes down on one point. So if you're doing underneath the shoulder, you're going to have it on one point on the cutter. Then if you're doing down the sides, you're going to have to change it and put it on another point on the cutter. With the camera, I've actually drawn around the cutter the wall thickness that I want. So I can actually go underneath, I can go down the sides, basically all over on this piece once I get it set up properly.
So you can draw your wall thickness all the way around that cutter once.
Yeah, I can draw the wall thickness all the way around the cutter, and it doesn't matter if I'm at the bottom, if I'm at the sides, if I'm underneath the shoulder, I should get the same wall thickness all the way through.
Rob's got an interesting question. He says, I have watched you skill people hollow out these with no camera or dot, so why is this better?
This will give a very even wall thickness. Now, a lot of people who are very experienced at doing hollowing, they probably won't use something like this. What they'll use is a set of hollowing calipers. Where's my right? Hollowing calipers are basically double-ended calipers. These will only go so far down. You can get bigger ones, and some of them tend to have a straight on one piece. It'll be both curved on one end, and then it'll be a straight and a curve on the other end, so you can actually get in farther down within the hollowed piece.
Yeah.
How deep?
From what I can see, Dewey, you'd obviously need some plate to fix it to the bed of the lathe. Then you'd need a couple of swivels to make the arm on it. Then obviously you'd want something, an arm for the cutter to go into, and obviously something similar to go above it to hold your camera. And like Ward said, you can get in real deep.
I was fishing for that. I was fishing for that. He bid on it. Good job, Ward.
Good lad, Ward.
Real deep.
Well done, Claire. Well done.
Quite deep.
The other good thing about doing this type of system is that when you're hollowing out ordinarily with just seeing, let's bring that out. With a hollowing tool, once you get pretty far down, you're actually bending down and trying to look in to see where you're getting to.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have that. You get a lot of strain on your arms as well using ordinary hollowing tools. There's no strain at all on your arms using this type of jig.
Rob was just having a question. He says, "So are you working off the screen and not looking inside?" And
yeah, I'm working off the screen.
Wayne's on top of the questions before we get to ask him.
Yeah, I know, right?
He's using the Force.
Yeah, he's good like that.
Yeah, the Jedi. Joe Garofalo's in. Hello, mate.
How you doing?
Hello there.
And Douglas said he's about 3/4 of the way through making one. Mm-hmm. Now that will be interesting to see, Douglas. So make sure you get some pictures up.
There's quite a few videos on YouTube about making them, tell you the truth.
Just got to hit that search bar and put in some words on there. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Jake.
Some assembly required, though.
By golly.
Now, what you can, again, with this jig, it's not going to show. Let's see if I can bring that forward a hell of a lot. This part here, which is where the actual hollowing tool fastens into, with the Simon Hope one, you get different size sleeves. So this is I think this is a 18, 19 mil bar, 3/4 of an inch, something like that. But you can put different size sleeves in there, so you can get a 5/8 in there, which is 16 mil. I think you'll be able to get a 13 mil in there as well. So you can actually put different size tools in there. Because I was thinking about taking my #1 hollower.
How did I know that was coming?
and take the handle off.
Yeah. Word said you can watch a funnel made on the screen.
If I'm not actually mistaken, Wayne, I think you can actually buy the tools without the handle.
Yeah, I think you did check that before, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, I think Andrew's being facetious again. What's the
Search
search
bar it,
bar?
Andrew.
Google it, Andrew. JPN Company said they bought themselves an early Christmas present of a Sinner deep hollowing rig. It's a massive 1.1 double bar trap system.
Sounds like a real deep hollowing rig.
Yeah, real deep. That's why it's called Sinner, Jake.
It's a sin.
Oh, yes. For every vase I'm gonna turn.
Yeah, it's a sin.
It's real deep. Frederick Day is asking, Wayne, is there a lot of vibration due to the overhang?
Bit personal.
Not really, no. Not really, because it all transfers back through into the jig itself. I don't know if you'll be able to see it better if I use a different colour. Let's have a look.
Uh, 14 karat gold. Michael's saying maybe Steve Sinner. Steve makes awesome stuff. I didn't even know Michael was in, so hello, Michael.
You know. Gold member.
Go.
He's the man with
likes-
the 14 karat touch.
Yeah. It was hot. They was playing hot potato today.
You are gold.
Go.
I am going to have to adjust this camera again.
Jerry's in, Mr. Toblerone.
I've put the swan neck
Hello,
cutter on
Toblerone
this now.
Terry.
What I'll do, I'll give that
There's a big old cutter
screen
on
a
this.
clean. Where's my mess? There it is. I don't know if mess will clean this. I might have to use thinners.
Be careful what you're putting on the screen.
It's got screensaver on.
Oh, that's okay then.
Yeah, that cleaned that, no problem whatsoever.
Look at that.
Not like that, just like that.
Move that back so it's nicely in the center of the screen. Make sure that's level. And then what I'll do, I'll draw around this cutter.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Michael has a party's in. He says, good morning, all.
Hey, man.
Hello.
Morning, mate.
Hello. Hey.
I'll just mark
Doug-
on.
Douglas is asking if a dry wipe marker would be better for the screen.
Yes,
Possibly.
it would. And actually, it came with one. And I've put it bloody down somewhere, haven't I?
I bet it's with brushy.
It probably is. No, that's still not showing up very well.
Give it time, mate. You just be drawing straight onto sawdust soon.
Right, so this isn't a carbide cutter in this now. This is a high-speed steel cutter. As you can saw, it's quite a big cutter, and it actually smooths out all of the ridges.
Tez Johnson is in. Hello, mate.
Hello there.
How you doing? He says, Terry, did you get my email about the short notice turning list? Andrew's probably on that.
Andrew. Beat me to it.
I just read that and go, here we go.
Kevin 9K said, did we all know that to get permanent marker off, you go over it with a dry wipe one? Learned that from teaching and little gits on the whiteboards.
There you go.
Yeah.
They
You
are
can also
useful
get
for
permanent
something.
marker off by going over it with the same permanent marker. It reactivates it.
Makes a bigger mess.
Yeah.
Yes, Douglas, I think it probably is. But you could surely, I think you could probably retrofit a laser one by putting a webcam on the arm instead of the laser.
Joe
And obviously
Senior's
get
in.
full screen. Hello, Joe.
Hello
Hey,
there.
Joe.
Now that I don't know, Douglas. Wayne, can the camera be
Yeah.
got separately? It can.
Right, now I've got a couple of spare cameras here, and I was actually thinking about hooking one up onto the top bar just to give it a go to see if an ordinary type of webcam that I usually use, just to see if that would work. I don't see any reason why it shouldn't, to tell you the truth.
I hadn't even thought about it, Kev. To be honest, I've been sitting on that video trying to get it edited for about a week and a half, and I finally finished it last night. I probably will right at the end. I'll ask Wayne first.
Now, what I am going to do, because this swan neck one around the front of it is not actually cutting that well on the end grain.
Oh, Claire said that the referee is corrupt. Oh, ask for a VAR. Joe said it's looking fabulous, Wayne.
Thank you, Joe. Right, what am I looking
A
for now?
lovely bit of wood. Beautiful bit of wood.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I'm looking for.
The shape's showing it off as well.
Ooh.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Sorry, Shug.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
We've got bloody wires everywhere. Right, I'm just going to unhook that camera a minute. Get that out the way.
Terry's saying, Wayne,
Yeah.
that he found if you turn the camera around so the picture is in the same orientation as the tool, then it is better. Right.
It is. I've done that, Terry. It's in the same orientation. Thanks for the advice, though. Right, I'm just going to clean some of the bottom of this out using the Pro #1 hollower.
The Pro #1 hollower. The one that I'm definitely not going to be getting.
Yeah, I'm using the Pro one because there's a bigger kick in the love spuds.
It's a professional kick.
It's a
Yeah, it's a
professional,
professional kick.
It's like being kicked by a footballer. You're right, Lucy. The Pro one is too big. It's too big for you, for me, for Andrew. It looked like a lance if we held it.
Like a walking staff for Andrew.
It looked like he was about to take up pole vaulting.
You beat me to that one.
Pole dancing.
Double kick to the spuds, yeah.
I'll just use the hoover, it'll be easier.
Sorry, Jerry, I missed that question, but Terry's answered it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Terry. And Douglas is asking, what's the wood, Wayne? The temperature was -7 at 4:30, Lucy. What were you doing up at that time? I ain't getting out of bed at 4:30 in the morning. Wayne, what was the wood?
It's spalted silver birch.
Right, there you go. Yeah, Mark, you got it, mate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, filthy stop up. Hadn't been to bed. Been out on the razzle dazzle.
Camera's just come a bit loose.
"15 days in the Canaries, Kev." Yeah, I'll see that, Andy. I'll see that. 4:30.
What's that?
Tisk tisk. Lucy was a dirty stop out last night. 4:30 in the morning.
Oh,
Tisk tisk.
terrible, terrible.
Naughty, naughty.
Naughty, naughty, very naughty.
Ebenezer good.
You got it. Susie said there's plenty of snow there in Switzerland, Claire. Say no more, Andy. Say no more. They're probably both out at the same game, drinking. Probably not had enough to eat. And no, Lucy, you were right the first time. The shame of it. Well, that makes it even worse. Lucy was driving. Ward Wilson is asking. I'm sure the chat will answer you any minute now, Ward. Is there some type of soccer game going on?
Don't know.
I think that will about do it, to tell you the
Play
truth.
the music. Play the music, Jimmy. Do it.
Oh, my mouse is frozen.
Dang it. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right, let's get this out of the way. We've just got a bit of tidying up to do. You can probably see on the camera there that I've had a couple of breakouts here.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'll just try and clean that up a little bit.
You know that one, Jamie. Break out. Don't
Yeah.
stop to ask.
How you doing?
Yes, Stephen, we're doing a very good job of it as well. He's asking why you haven't finished yet, Wayne. Are we distracting you?
Same as it.
You have to be good at something.
You've got plenty of time, mate. It's 7 minutes to the hour.
Okay.
That sounded pretty concerned.
Donna, you can't look at it that way. What you have to do is just get on with the normal stuff. I don't really follow football, to be fair. But when, if and when they win, I'll be there to celebrate.
Right. What I'm
Douglas has
Gonna
got a
change
question.
this abrasive. Yeah, go on.
I've got a question for you, Wayne. How good is holly to turn? Because he's just got a 2 foot by 10-inch diameter piece of holly.
Right. I would advise getting it turned pretty quick, because if you look at it the wrong way, it's going to crack.
Mm-hmm.
It's a beautiful wood to turn. It really is. It can go from quite light, in fact, very white, all the way through to tinges of green in there, tinges of grey in there. It turns very, very nice, especially when wet. But like I say, if you look
It's
at holly
prone
the
to
wrong way,
cracking.
it's very much like cherry and apple and stuff like that. If you look at it the wrong way, it's going to crack to hell.
A question from Robert Klingspor, Wayne. Would
Yeah.
the spindle mop he sent you work in sanding inside this?
It's too big, Rob.
Ah,
Right, no, I can't even remember where the hell I've put it, to tell you the truth. That's not it.
It's right next to that. It's right next to that dry erase marker.
it's next to the dry erase marker. That's the one.
I showed you that spindle mop the other day, didn't I, Shug?
I'm not sure, mate, but
Oh, there it is.
I'm going to say you can always try it on the next one because, like you said, you'll once you get the camera lead sorted.
I don't think this will actually fit. I think it's going to be too big. Yeah, it's too big. But that's
okay.
the spindle mop that Rob was talking about.
Ah, right. Like eagle feathers. It will help with the cracking, Douglas, but it does like to be turned relatively quick. There's a bit of advice from Ward there as well. There's still time to smash the like button. Go on, you know you want to.
You know you wanna.
Because by my reckoning,
Here's some math.
here's some maths for you. 28 people. 28 people have a golden opportunity.
27.
27 people have a golden opportunity to smack that like button.
Now, I don't usually power sand on end grain, but I'm going to.
Good girl, Claire. That's what we like to see.
So she smashed it. Good girl.
That's it then, Douglas. Get it on the lathe. Get it turned.
That was 120.
Lucy smashed the thumbs on the way in at the same time as she kicked me in the spuds, no doubt.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
This is how we do it. Kev's asking, why not power sand on end grain?
It's just something I don't usually do. That's all. A lot of people do. A lot of people use the inertia sander. I just tend not to.
Cheers, Andy. They're well bruised. Yeah, that'd be a nice piece, Douglas.
Jake, call Claire a good girl again.
Good girl, Claire. Good girl.
Uh-oh. He's up to
What's
something.
that? What's
Yeah,
happening?
He's doing something.
Oh,
Jamie's
believe
up
me,
to something.
I'm up to anything.
Oh, it's all right. I can hear you muttling away. I thought he's up to something.
He is. He's lying.
He is lying. Susie's asking, could she have an overhead view to see what you're doing?
Yeah, no problem. Well, I'm not doing very much at the moment, but yes. Oh, hang on. Oh, there you are.
Oh my,
Yeah,
that is beautiful.
that is.
There we go.
And that shape really shows it off.
Right, let's stick some conversation starter on.
Ooh, my.
Claire's just giggling. Bad girl.
Claire, you cheeky girl.
Cheeky girl, you.
Wipe off the excess.
Oh, there
How
we
about
go.
that? How about that?
There we go.
That's what I'm talking about. Billy Brown said England lost 2-1. Oh, dear.
Aye, well, there we go. Such is life.
There's always next time.
Just as
I
well
always-
I didn't want to bloody watch it later, isn't it?
Well, it is. all I put it down to is greed. It's sheer unadulterated greed. Who needs 3 lions on your shirt? One will do. Check my merch store. Hey, how about that?
Ouch.
You got one line on your cycling shorts.
Yeah, 1 lion on your cycling shorts. Lucy's asking, Wayne, a question for
Yeah.
you. Who was with you the day we met you at Yandles?
Jamie.
Me.
It was May.
That'll be the other bearded guy.
Jamie Page.
Mm-hmm.
There you go then, Kev. Straight up, there's your problem.
You are a mechanic, huh? There's your problem.
Yeah. If you're a mechanic,
Chop and
there's
take
your
a breath.
problem. Yeah, there's your problem if you're a mechanic. If you're a builder, that's going to be pricey.
I must say that Wayne Shug and Jack have done really well on today's live.
Uh-oh.
Thanks for that, mate. Cheers.
I'm waiting for the kick. Where's that?
Yeah, so am I.
Oh no, there's no kick.
I still don't believe you.
No, I don't either. I'm getting really genuinely worried.
He's been working on something.
No.
Oh, Claire's right there. Hampshire Sheen. Claire said she's so sorry that you had to see that, Lucy. I presume she means that he was with Jamie.
Yeah.
Tell you the truth, I should give a big shout out to Emma, because the only reason that Lucy and Andrew started watching me was because Emma told them to.
Good girl, Emma. Good girl.
Mm-hmm.
Right, let's get a bit of shine on this. The best way to use microcrystalline wax is to put it on, give it a quick buff like I'm doing now, then leave it for about 10-15 minutes for any solvents that are in there to disperse, evaporate, whichever word you want to use, and then give it a buff with a buffing mop or something. Now, I don't have one of the Beal type buffing trees, so I just use a buffing mop in Drilly.
Drilly!
Obviously, I haven't waited 10 or 15 minutes to do this.
20 quid? That's expensive, that is.
You must have known it was me. I was the one with the number 1 follower.
Bring the rest back in and just get this parted off.
No need.
Cliff says, watch Axminster's channel today, and they have started to shout out all of the viewers Jamie's influence.
That's right. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Have they started to send people to NorthsideCustomCrafts.com for all your finest moulds and blank soap?
Yeah.
It's slow pitch. Here we go.
Insert infomercials here.
I need to start making memes that are commercials.
I should do, yeah.
Woo! That was good catch, Wayne.
That was.
There we go.
You've even got a nice little bit there for a nice little dish.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, no. Don't get him started about the little fishy and the little dishy again, JP.
It's a little fishy and a little dishy.
Thou shalt have a little fishy and a
Thou shalt have a fishy when the bird comes in.
when the bird.
Bird.
When
What
the bird
bit? What?
comes in.
Quack.
Douglas Mugham has a question that says, JP, are you a lid?
No. I'm a bottom. Some people say arse.
Yeah, but they're the ones that have got the tick, you know, like on Harry Enfield.
Yeah.
Arse.
Bark, bark.
There we go. Right. I'll have to move loads of stuff out of the way here so I can get back to the camera. Mainly this hollowing jig.
Mark said the chuck held up then, Wayne.
It
Oh,
did,
yeah.
Mark. In fact, one of the reasons I don't like it is because it's got one of these stupid.
I thought it might be the
things.
chuck key. Yeah. I thought that might be the chuck key when I saw the holes.
Oh, yeah.
I see.
Don't look too bad though, mate.
So that's the chuck. It comes with 3 sets of jaws. This is the biggest set. I thought I'd give it a go, seeing as how I've got it, and it works. Wait, it works. Not bad for the price.
You made it.
Yeah.
Andy says he has a busy day turning tomorrow 9 gonks, 2 chip and dip bowls, and 2 Father Christmas bases.
That's a lot.
I'm in the middle of making a Huey gonk.
It's pretty classy.
It's very classy.
It's got no hair. It's got no hair at the moment.
There we are.
Jake's right. It's very classy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hang on. I've lost my tape measure.
It's by the dry erase.
Next to brushy.
Right. It ended up at 6.5 inches tall by 5 inches diameter. So that's it. A nice wee vase type hollow form.
That's nice, mate.
Got the inside cleaned out very nicely.
Very nice.
It was quite an even wall thickness and quite smooth as well, seeing as how I used that big cutter.
How thick would you say the wall actually is on that way?
Let's have a look.
Only 1C. Only 1C.
Real thick.
Real thick.
Or as Jamie says, it's kind of personal, isn't it?
Jen said, mint.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
It's about 5 mil.
Yeah.
The hell's
Nice.
a mill?
Connie gave you some heart face. She gave you a heart face.
Just under 1/4 inch. There we go. Oh,
That is
show
beautiful.
the better side. That's it. Right, let's bring the guys in to finish up the show. There they are.
Classy. Look at those blue
No
eyes.
hair at the moment.
Look at those eyes, man.
I've got Andrew's feet here.
There's a little mini #1 follower there as well. Look.
That's how I know it can't be me. Look, it's got a #1 follower.
Just sit that gonk on that slipper.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
You even got a little popsicle.
Popsicle. It's all done in the best possible taste.
In the basement.
Just having a look at the comments. Thank you, everybody, for all the comments. Very much appreciated. Thanks, everybody who came in to watch. It wasn't a very exciting one tonight, since I was just hollowing the whole time.
all right.
And thanks to my earworms for keeping me up to date with what was going on in the chat, as per usual. And
That's all right.
I think I'll just press the button and go in the house and get warmed and have a glass of wine.
Gonna
Sounds
press
like
the
fun.
button.
It's already gone, probably.
Ching.